What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashton Martin. Today I wanted to make an all about me video so you can really get to know who I am, where I come from, and what I'm about. So the first thing I want to talk about is sports. Sports have always been a huge part of my life, especially football, and I've had the opportunity to play at Limestone College, and it was a super fun experience. I made a whole lot of friends that I would cherish forever, but unfortunately, because they closed down, I had to transfer to USC Upstate. But I can say here at USC Upstate, it's been really fun. I've only been here 2 semesters, but it's been pretty fun. But overall, that really shapes the person I am today. Growing up, I was always competitive, and sports gave me structure, discipline, and something positive to focus on. Like whenever you're having a bad day, you do bad on a test or whatever, you really just don't want to be in class or something, and you just got all this anger, frustration built up because you're having a good day or whatever. I could take that out to the football field and hit someone. You know what I'm saying? And football in particular, like, really pushed me, like, mentally and physically, and taught me how to work and be a part of a team. Instead of just saying me, it's us. You got to be less focused on yourself and more worried about the team. How can you help the team? And being involved with Limestone College and later, now USC Upstate, showed me what it takes to compete at like a higher level and how important preparation, accountability, and mindset really are. But not just like on the field and everything, just like in general everyday life. Of course, this journey wasn't always easy. There were challenges along the way, like moments where like stuff didn't go as planned, like Limestone shutting down. And sometimes, I just had to really sit down and just look at myself and figure out what I wanted to be, and where I was headed. But those experiences helped me grow. They taught me resilience, patience, and how to keep pushing forward when your motivation or morale is low, and then the obstacles just pile on top of each other. I've learned that growth really comes from staying consistent and trusting the process, even when the results don't come right away. Throughout my school journey, and playing career, you just gotta trust it and put faith in God. That things are just gonna keep rolling. That He's in control. Right now, I'd probably say my main focus is to graduate, teach elementary PE, become a coach, and then eventually pursue my master's in administration. And I just really want to stay connected to this, really stay connected to sports, considering I grew up playing sports, and it's really been the main thing all my life. That's all I've really ever known, But overall, I can give you a couple fun facts. My favorite movie franchise is Star Wars. I've seen them all, frontwards, backwards, you name it. My favorite college football team is the South Carolina Gamecocks. Go Gamecocks. I've been to a couple games on there. It was pretty fun. Overall, they didn't win most of the time I went down there because they're not that really good. They're not the best, but hey, it is what it is. And me being the competitor I am, it really tear my nerves up when they lose, And of course, when they lose to Clemson, can't stand nothing more than losing to Clemson because it's the big rivalry in state. And as for my favorite pro sports team, I'd probably say it's going to be 2-time Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. A couple years ago, I really just started watching them. I mainly liked them because my cousin liked them, but that was back before they won the Super Bowl. So I liked them when they weren't good. A lot of people could say, "Oh, you're bandwagon" and stuff like that, but it's just about liking the team and just growing with them. You got to be with them when they're good. You got to be with them when they're bad. That's just how it goes. But other than that, some other facts. My mom's actually a teacher, and so basically growing up, she was a teacher. So it's kind of in my blood just a little bit, considering she's almost a doctor now. She's almost got her doctorate. That's one goal that I really want to pursue one day, is becoming a doctor. And when I graduate college, I'll be a first generation male college graduate in my family. No other male has accomplished this feat, and I want to become the first one. And I'm trying to think of something else to tell you guys. Oh yeah, biggest achievement in life, winning a state championship in football, especially considering we played Dutch Fork and I went to Gaffney High School. We were the last 5A team to beat them, and Gaffney's no longer 5A football, so that's something I always hold near and dear to my heart, especially because the season before that, my dad passed away, so it was the first season that he missed, but it was really the best season. Hate that he couldn't be there, but I know he was there in spirit. So one question I'm going to leave you guys off with is simply, what's your favorite sport? Or if you don't like to play sports, what's your favorite hobby? What's something you like to do? Just let me know a little bit about you guys. All right, that's all for me today, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.